Well, my goodness gracious, Shannon Wright's here with Jonathan Sawyer. It's the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival this weekend. How many years, Shannon?
If you can believe it, it's been 9 years, Steve. It just seems like yesterday. Yep.
I can't believe that. Time really has flown.
It really has. Time flies when you're having fun.
And when you're not.
And when you're not. That's true.
But anyway, no, let's talk about it because it truly is one of the crown jewel events of the year.
Yeah, so it's, of course, a family favorite as well as a community favorite. And this year what I wanted to do was donate all the proceeds from the event to North Cleveland Church of God, of course, my church.
That's right.
And so I'm a little biased. But we're building a new children's building, and that's why I brought in Jonathan Sawyer here today to talk about it and how this building will benefit our church as well as the community.
Yeah.
Jonathan, talk to us about it, would you?
Yeah, so we started this campaign some years back, Rise and Build, and we're finally seeing it rise and build out of the ground. If you've been behind the church back there, and it's a multi-million-dollar project. It started with renovating the inside of the atrium there, the Dale Hughes Ministry Center, and creating a second floor there, and that way nursery, preschool is all together. Because if you had a kid in kids church,
Yes.
in nursery and preschool, they were spread out. I mean, from one end of the campus to the other. So that will all be right there together and all fitted with the newest technology, the newest, security. All those things are being upgraded, the look of it, everything. And as part of that section, there is a dedicated area, it was the nursery. That's all moved. That whole area is being retrofitted as special needs ministry. And there will be a pastor that oversees that just for these families. And research tells us that 80% of special needs families in churches have been asked to leave a church because they can't accommodate their needs. And so we see a real need there. And we're trying to meet that. And then the two new buildings that are behind what was the old sanctuary, the Dixon Chapel, that one is a auditorium for high school and the other is an auditorium for middle school. So there's a lot going on there, big project, but we see the end in sight. Tricon tells us sometimes this probably around September. Of course, with any construction project, that is subject to change, and it has changed a lot. But that's what it looks like right now, and so we're really excited to cut the ribbon on these. We are praying and trusting the Lord, and it looks like we're on our way. We're praying that when we cut that ribbon, that it's debt-free.
My goodness gracious.
So,
hey, Jonathan, what does this mean for Shannon and Sweet Tea and Sunshine to do something like this?
Oh, it means the world. It's a great opportunity, a great partnership with people we know and love, and we're just really honored, excited, and we're thankful.
I hear the drummer or her drummer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
I remember the first time Finley played drums on a Sunday morning. I had used her in the 8:30 service, but now we're in the big house, and I walk over to her, and she's 11 then, 12?
She was 10 or 11, I think.
And I said, Finley, I'm probably as nervous as you are this morning. So,
she was so nervous. She says, I'm not letting Pastor Jonathan down. I'm doing this. And
but
she has ever since.
Now, 2 years ago, and she's competing this summer.
Yep.
She's the only girl to ever win, and the youngest. She took Garth Justice's title as the youngest to ever win international. So at 12, if you turn 13 in the calendar year, you can compete in Teen Talent. Well, she turned 13 in October, so she went in and beat 17, 18, 19-year-old guys from all over the country. And
they walked out there with their tail in between their legs. Like a 12-year-old girl just beat me.
Maybe she can play for Reba McEntire.
That would be all right. Yeah.
All right, so Shannon Wright's here, Jonathan Sawyer. Sweet Tea and Sunshine is this weekend at the Greenway. Tell us what's happening, Shannon.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday and Sunday, because, we used to have it a one day, and then it grew so much that we had to turn it to a 2 day, so thank the Lord for that. But it's Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Of course, free parking, free admission. You can park right across the street at Cleveland High School. We have over 150 vendors, 16 food trucks, petting zoo, pony rides, trackless train rides, animal encounters, inflatables, face painting, the whole thing. We have entertainment on stage, of course. And new this year, we have a sweet tea drinking competition.
Okay.
So whoever drinks a sweet tea the quickest, 32 ounces, wins $250 cash.
Well, Jonathan's going to enter that.
I was thinking Mark Shepard, but hey, I may have to go over there and take him on.
Shepard, now it would be a different beverage. I think. He could drink 32 ounces. What? Coke Zero? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Right.
So that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So that's something new that we're doing this year.
I love it. This event, really, in 9 years, you say, brings so many people out. And you know what? We got a lot of new people in Cleveland that may have never been. Talk to those people this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've never been to the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival, of course, we're always family friendly. You never have to worry about seeing, or I say hearing, anything that you don't want your kids to hear, but I can't promise that. But I know under our control, it's always family friendly. We have entertainment on stage all weekend long. Vendors just cover the grounds with, we got craft vendors, we have soap vendors, boutique clothing vendors, jewelry vendors, home decor vendors. Literally, I tell people it's a mall at the park. And so with over 150 vendors, you're sure to find something for everybody. And of course, there's kids activities to do, and of course, food. I usually tell people, okay, the kids go to the kids activities, the women go shopping, and the men go to the food court. So there's something for everybody, and everybody's happy.
It is this weekend, and the proceeds benefit the North Cleveland Church of God. Jonathan's here. But take a side note here, Jonathan. Man, I actually watched quite a bit of your Easter service on Sunday. What a day at North Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness.
Really going back to Good Friday.
Yeah, the whole weekend, Good Friday services packed out, but meaningful worship experiences. That's
Right.
what it's all about. And then great egg hunt on Saturday, then right into Sunday morning. And it was a banner day. It was a day we won't forget, for sure.
Yeah, certainly. So how do people get more information about the North Cleveland Church of God?
Yeah, you can go to nccog.com on the web, or you can find us on any social media platforms. Just look NCCOG. Yeah.
All right, and Shannon, one more time, let's recap this weekend.
Yeah, so this weekend, the 9th annual Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival. It's at the Greenway Park, right across the street from Cleveland High School. Free parking, free admission, Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. For more information, touchtheskyevents.com and our Facebook, Touch the Sky Events and Promotions LLC. And we are sold out on booths, but we do have a waiting list. So if you want to get more information on that, then just visit our website and we'll get you on the waiting list.
Bridget, I believe you're broadcasting live.
Yes, I'll be there Saturday from 10 to 12. Looking forward to it.
Jonathan, you may want to avoid that 2 hours. Yeah.
I'll be at the petting zoo with you during that.
Well, visiting your family.
I asked for that. I
Start with me, I love it, man. That was pretty good.
You got me.
All right, and I've been sick too. My wife said, have you heard of the man flu?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
woke
Yes.
up, Monday morning just feeling terrible, and Easter Monday, imagine that.
Yeah.
And she said, shut up, you got the man flu.
Exactly.
Have you heard of this? Yeah, I know, so.
Let me play my little